What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So we got the Queen Studios Tom Holland bust in the house. Here's the box. Pretty big, pretty heavy. Number 249 of 888. This box is decent sized. I definitely have space for this. And I noticed, this is from eBay. Picked it up for 1,800 ship, and this thing retailed at like basically $4,000. All the busts, a few people have been receiving it from eBay at that same price, buddies of mine. They all have that like tape at the bottom, but none of them have had any like major issues or anything. So I don't want to put this much weight on my hand carrying a big box downstairs. It'd be easier if I do it part by part, because I believe the base is separate from the bust. So we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up, see what we got. Technically, this is sold by Toys Wonderland. If you're unfamiliar, this company recently became scam artists. They started scamming a bunch of people after they were highly promoted by another major YouTuber for mostly like toy collecting. And I guess they just had a ton of stock still. They weren't selling because of their reputation was damaged because they scammed a bunch of people. So now they're selling on eBay. Yeah, as I anticipated. The body is separate from the base. And it looks like that's it, just two parts. So that will definitely make things easy. Yeah, the logo. So 3 parts. Boom, boom, boom. I'm excited for this. I always thought it looked really good. And Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man. Iron Spidey is my favorite Spider-Man suit. So we're going to go ahead and take this bad boy out, see what it's all about. Alrighty, we got the box out. I find the easiest way to get these out, when it's always just me. It's easier if it's 2 people. I lay this flat, step onto this, and then you pull out on that until you can get the strap, then you pull the strap. Let's see if this is about that. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to get the COA, which I'll display behind the bust. So this one includes a case. Any of them that don't include cases, I don't display the COAs, to be honest. Alright, it's not taped, is it? No, this one's... Alright, we're going to want to double hand this. Alrighty, and so this is what we're greeted with. The base was sticking up, that's why I needed to double hand it. Logo, main thing. You get this, gloves, and let's see, they give you this. This is like a makeup to basically apply if the face gets super greasy. And I'll take that out. I want to leave it in the garage. This is for the COA holder. I have so many of these, but I always take them. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and put the base. We'll put this on the review table and review it, of course. So stay tuned. Alrighty, folks, so this is Tom Holland right out of the box. Definitely going to need to do some stuff with his hair. He did have like a hairnet. As you can see, like this is sticking out. This needs to just be fluffed. It's like all compact from the net. So we'll need to, fix the hair a little bit. Likeness, definitely there. And then of course you attach that. It does have a light up. It's at the bottom of the base. I'd have to remove it and install 2 AA batteries. And it only lights up that and that, I believe. Let's look at the back. Yeah, he doesn't have like a full back. He does have some back though. We'll compare it to the other Spider-Man bust. But here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the hair, set up the COA and everything. So stay tuned. Alrighty, folks. So here it is. I did what I could with the hair, kind of pulled down that little upper part and try to push to the side each. It's not bad. Here's the prototype for, a comparison. Wanted to, of course, compare it to that, see how they did. I mean, lighting plays a huge difference. Obviously, the red on this proto looks different than this red in real life. Sculpt looks about the same, of course, lighting, like I said. Base looks pretty much identical. Blue, maybe slightly juicier right there. Like the costume's a little juicier right there. We'll compare this to my other Iron Spidey, but first let's review it. So let's check out the base. Now this is definitely a big upgrade from my other, Spider-Man base. Obviously it's more Iron Spidey themed. Lots of red, blue, and gold, which is the, main theme of this costume. You know, of course, it is a little dusty. You can see, you know, usually these new statues you get are always coming from a factory where it's just sitting there. So lots of dust, and that's why you really kind of need to dust this thing almost immediately upon receiving. You know, so you have this in the back. Now, I heard Art Statue Collector say this is his web, like shooter to store stuff. I don't know if that's true. I kind of feel like this is from the Infinity War spaceship when he was climbing inside, you know. You know, so this opens completely like that, so you could technically store something in this, and I may. Let's Google the spaceship to see if that's accurate. All right, so here is the scene where he gets the Iron Spider outfit, you know, and this is Ebony Maw's spaceship going back to Titan. So he finally gets it. Boom. Super sick. Then boom. Everything's lit up. All right, and we know he does crawl into it, though. All right, it's like right here. See, this is kind of what I think it is. Look at that. All right. Get a good image. Yeah, that is definitely the spaceship where Iron Spidey crawls in. 100%. So Art Statue Collector was inaccurate, folks. This is exactly what I thought it is. The spaceship he climbs into to join Iron Man on Ebony Maw's spaceship. So very cool concept. I do like it. I think the base looks great. You know, I like how Queen has been doing these type of bases where there's like some theme in the back. I'm a fan of that. You know, I think it looks great. Yeah, not wanting to rotate. All right, so let's just check out. So the base is awesome. You know, I'd probably score it like a solid 8.5 out of 10. Now let's check out the costume overall. No good textures. The gold does not have texture. It's smooth where the red and blue does. Trying to just check out the general paint app and see, you know, how good it is, how clean these lines are. Now, because you're paying a lot of money for these busts. Now, I paid obviously significantly less than your typical bust, but if you were to pay $4,000 for this, because there's no more of these available at the $1,800 shipped price, with taxes $1,930, but, you know, is this worth the retail price? I mean, overall, the lines look really clean. I mean, nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's hand done. But overall, I think the outfit looks fan-freaking-tastic. I'm not even going to plug in the batteries for this. No point, because then you'd have to, like, you know, it's like, there's like a button, I guess, right here. Yeah, look, you can see it right there. And then there's this button you would press to turn it on. But I got to remove the bust to even install the batteries. The batteries will die, corrode. It's better just to not even do it, because I don't care for that light up. My other spider bust I have plugged in. So let's check out this face sculpt, because that's one of the biggest reasons to obviously buy this over the old Iron Spidey. I mean, obviously this has more body. You can visually see it better, a better base. But you're paying really a lot of money for this Tom Holland sculpt. You know, and I gotta say, it definitely looks fantastic. You could definitely see his sculpt. The eyes look excellent, very clean on the like eyebrows and eyelashes. He got different moles throughout. Even almost like a little bit of red rosy cheeks. You know, he's very young, but you can still see the eyebrow, you know, like slightly determined look is how I would put this. You know, and overall the ears look good. Just trying to, I don't like random hairs poking out. That's one thing I don't like on a bust when it has hair. You know, I'm probably going to wet that to get the hairs to align a little bit better. Yeah, look at that. Looks really good, folks. Very, very realistic. You know, like that could look like a real human being. Solid sculpt all around. You know, I'd definitely give this like a 95% likeness. Extremely well done. So, you know, definitely very good in terms of likeness and silicone and glass eye quality. It's absolute top notch. I would not mark this really for anything. It's pretty much perfect. You know, these things always, you got to see them in person, you know, to go ahead and get that true, you know, understanding of how good it really is. So, yeah, we'll want to compare it to the other Iron Spidey bust. Although it's plugged in, it's annoying to unplug it. But alrighty, folks. So here he is, like how he would look top shelf comparison next to Aquaman bust. So he measures about 28.5 inches tall, almost 29 because his hair's a little fluffy, about 18 inches wide and 14-ish deep. The crazy thing is, look at him next to Aquaman bust, who has 2 arms and is like way bigger. At retail, Aquaman bust is cheaper. And he has a full back and a very detailed, cool base. Silicone hands, full beard that's hand punched. You know, that's what makes me think this bust is very overpriced at retail. You know, I think that's one reason Queen did not sell this very good, because it is a really good bust. They just overpriced it. Like, they overpriced it for sure. You know, where like Aquaman bust, cheaper, Mera bust, cheaper. You know, like, this is a fantastic bust. It was just overpriced. They should have priced this no more than, like, honestly, like $2,899, $3,000 max. You know, like $3K max. You know, but you can see it, like, you know, if I ever hypothetically got rid of the Hulk buster, he would go right there. You know, and he definitely is not like a Space Hog bust. I feel like any of these other top shelf busts are wider and taller. You know, he's definitely smaller, but he should be smaller because he's Spider-Man. He's like a 16-year-old kid? So he should be smaller. He's still growing. He's not a full adult yet. Although, even though Tom Holland is, he's just a small dude. The red is definitely different on the Iron Spidey original one. I actually think I prefer the red on the OG, but the blue on this one. You know? This one, you can obviously see the costume a lot better, but they definitely did a different red. I'm not 100% sure which one's movie accurate. I'm going to need to, you know, research that. Like, which one is more movie accurate? This one has a significantly better base than that one. But yeah, that one has a juicier red. This has a juicier blue and a better base. Obviously a full silicone portrait. That's just, you know, the full red with the eyes, kind of nose and ears sculpted in. So I definitely think it's justified to have both because they're so uniquely different. That one does have a few additional light ups, you know, like it has a light up there and there, where this one is like missing what would be a light up here. And I think, I can't remember on the back part. Let's see, can we get a good angle? Yeah, like he has a little bit more back. As you can see that full red part, you know, where this one, it's not there. So there's definitely some unique advantages to both. Like I said, this one has a juicier red, but it also is in white lighting, so that could be helping. You know, and then Iron Spidey statues, I mean, that one's a juicy red, but also not even textured. So overall, I'd probably give this bust a solid 8.5 out of 10 overall. You know, it's a solid bust. Definitely better than that one, no doubt. Better base, full silicone portrait. They do represent different things. This one, you can see the body way better. That one, because of the angle, it's like encaved in. It's kind of hard to see everything going on there. That one also has a bigger head than this one. Well, it should, I guess. You can see it has the Spider-Man going over. But that one does feel like slightly overscaled if you compare it to those two. Although those two might be underscaled. So maybe Spider-Man is correctly scaled. It's kind of hard to say because that bust was like larger than normal. This weighs probably 40 pounds. 40 to 50 pounds. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, it's definitely pretty heavy. All around fantastic bust though. I really like it. So the plan is to put it right here. This is like the best comparison because I do not want to unplug that. It's such a pain and with my hand. So yeah, that's the best I can do. Now that one is obviously much shorter as well due to the pose. That one's only like 25 inches tall. It's at least 3 inches shorter than this. you know, but this is a better bust. That has better red, though. I like the red on that better. I don't plan to sell either. I like them both. Like I said, Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man, and I'm not displaying them together either, so that red color difference and blue color difference isn't a big deal for me. Now he's going to go right there. So let's go and put him there. Alrighty, folks, check it out. And I do have that plugged in. I actually plugged to both him and Iron Man in, and I pressed the button when I want to turn the light up on. Check that out, though. Boom. It actually goes really good there. Like, it's not too tall. It's still shorter than Venom, which it should be. It's a good size. It is a good down-low bust. Like, I can still see it really good right here, sitting on my chair. For standing up, obviously, not that great. But rarely do any busts look good down low standing up. You know, pretty much none of my busts do. You gotta sit down to enjoy it. But sitting down, I got great angles. I can see his face, his eyes. He looks awesome next to that Spider-Man. And they also have a somewhat similar red. I mean, I know it's different costume. But, you know, there's the Iron Spidey, of course, back there. You know, and I still really love that Iron Studios Spider-Man, even more than the Queen. Because I know Queen did, like, didn't they do 2 different Iron Spiders? But I really love the Iron Studios one. That pose and base is sick. You know, when he's on Titan. You know, but boom. Check out that Venom and Spider-Man display. That is really cool. Kind of crazy. All I did is some little rearranging to make this work. Like, literally, I just moved Hulk over there, Gauntlet over here, put all the One-Force here, and I was able to fit an entire new bust. Just some strategic rearranging, no statues sold, and I made it work. And it does look great. It looks really good. Jupiter. You know, it's definitely awesome. So, yeah, definitely a good buy. Great price. I definitely am happy I got this. I've always wanted this piece. I almost bought the original prototype, but here we are. Tom Holland bus is in the Flank collection and not going anywhere. So I'm a happy trooper. So stay tuned for my big custom project later this week, folks. Looks like it got delayed a little bit, but it'll be arriving later this week. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, hope you all enjoy this video of the Tom Holland bust. Like I said, solid 8.5 out of 10 silicone bust. I'd probably change the red to be more accurate. Well, not more accurate, but more like that red, because I love that red. It's juicier. Other than that, I wouldn't really change much. I mean, obviously having hands would be really cool, you know. But the biggest downside for me is the fact that it's overpriced. You know, Aquaman bust is obviously a better bust. And like double the size, more silicone, a full weapon, more hand-punched hair. They went on pre-order similar times, yet Queen decided to charge more than what he cost, which to me, that's just like a kick in the nuts to the collectors. They should have priced this at $3,000 shipped, or $3,000, not $3,500 or $4K, whatever the heck it was. That was definitely overpriced, you know. But you know, in terms of like where would this rank amongst the, you know, these, I would still put it below any of these. It's not as good as Doctor Strange. I still like Thor more, Loki, and Cap. So it's definitely below all of them. But I would put it above any of these. It's better than any of these busts. You know, of all these busts, my favorite has to be Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Hulk. But I would put Spider-Man right after these. So it's the 6th best Marvel bust I own. I will say that. So, yeah, still, like I said, 6th best of, you know, like 20 busts. That's a really high ranking, folks. You know, so, yeah, awesome. So congrats to all those who were able to get this for $1,800 shipped. That was such a steal. You know, on eBay, too. So the seller, after DHL basically shipping him, is UPS 3 days. And eBay fees, PayPal fees. Dude, this person just got raped. They basically cleared maybe $900 on this. So, gosh, sucks to be Toys Wonderland right now. They also have a Bumblebee bust for like $2,100 that shipped, the EX. I'm hoping to get that for $1,800 shipped, then I'll pull the trigger. Anyways, folks, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. See you in a few days for Kratos bust. Or, I'm sorry, not Kratos bust. God, my Kratos bust just finished. I don't know why I said that. See you in a few days for the custom project. Kratos bust will be the end of the month because that just finished. My mind's still on Kratos, gosh. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.